Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and a very good morning to my dedicated lecturer and liaise interviewee. My name is Ahmad Takyuddin bin Usud with metric number AE10205. First of all, thank you doctor for willing to join my interview session. Okay, today I would like to conduct an interview about a topic that I chose, which is the impact of construction activities to the environment. As we all know, constructions are a very important thing nowadays because some countries, it is an indication for so developed country. Then for the interview process, I will ask exactly 10 questions. Before I start the interview, let me introduce the interview first. He is a very well-known person in UTHM named Professional Technologist Dr. Ahmad Fateh bin Mohamad, a lecturer for Faculty Electrical and Electronic, as known as FKE. The field of specialization is power system. Is it right, Doctor?
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we start the interview?
Yes.
Okay. For the first question is, have you heard about any construction activities on news?
Yes, of course. Not only in the news, but also in social media as well.
Hmm, okay. Great answer, Doctor. For the second one is, what is your favorite building or structure? Since there's a lot of unique, beautiful, and mesmerizing building out there.
Uh, uh, yes, there are many beautiful buildings, but if I want to pick one, I would say the FKE building, FKEE Block QA building. It's not because I am working here, but the unique, they have like the special curve. Okay, the building is being designed with the special curve, and I think that is what make this building special.
Okay. Can I know why the building are so special, Doctor?
Just like I mentioned just now, okay. First, the design, okay. It has a special curve design instead of other building just a straight design. And other than that, the what we are going, okay, what we are planning in this building, especially is we will being implementing, inshallah, renewable energy to integrate with the building.
Oh, okay, Doctor. For the third question is, what are the main factors that affect the environment? Since construction mostly give negative things to the nature.
Oh, so in terms of environment, okay, the main factors that affect the environment, uh, especially in my field, in power system, in power generation, one of the main factors is the process of generating electricity. So the bigger the building, the higher the electricity load demand. So meaning that more electricity need to be produced to supply the consumers, okay, to supply the people in the building. So the conventional method of generating electricity, okay, still required of involve fossil fuels that will release dangerous gases, okay, such as CO2, etc., that can pollute, especially contribute to air pollution.
Okay, a very brilliant answer from Doctor. Okay, for the fourth one is, can you name the other factors that leads to the environmental pollution?
Okay, so other than the conventional method of generating electricity, there are buildings that directly contribute to the environmental pollution. Okay, such as the factories. Okay, where factories they release they need to release gas or maybe like chemical waste, okay, to the environment. So that could be say other factors, okay, other than the previous one that I have mentioned.
Okay. So, how to overcome the pollution?
Okay, so if we're talking about electrical power system, okay, electricity generation, so one of the alternative of the conventional way of generating electricity that we have now, we have the renewable energy, which is especially in Malaysia where we receive a huge amount of sun, okay, especially throughout the year. Okay, throughout the year we have quite a lot of sun, so we can involve in solar electricity, okay, where we generate electricity by using the sunlight. So by doing this, okay, we can reduce the amount of electricity that need to be generated by the conventional method. Okay, so that is number one. The number two, we can do our part by make sure that we turn off any electrical appliances that we do not use anymore. For example, we turn off the fan when we leave the room and etc.
Okay. By doing that, it can save a lot of money, right, Doctor?
Yes,
Okay.
absolutely.
Next question is how much the cost and time taken to finish one building?
Okay, the cost and time taken to finish one building or any building obviously depends on the type of the building and the size of the building. So the bigger the size, it will take much more longer time and it will take much cost compared to smaller building.
Okay. Perfect answer, Doctor. For the next is how sustainable are high-rise building because nowadays a lot of successful countries such as Germany, Switzerland have high-rise buildings.
Okay, so sustainable is a general word. So, in terms of electrical power consumption, of course, high-rise building required more electricity compared to other buildings or compared to normal buildings. So in terms of the structure, of course, the high-rise building need to be built, okay, with a different design so that the stability and the important things to any building can be retained as well as the normal building.
Okay. How do you feel about the state of architectural education today?
Okay, if in Malaysia, I would say it's very good. Okay, we have architectural courses in most of the universities in Malaysia, but of course there is always room for improvement. So one of the room for improvement, like uh, we can provide maybe the basic knowledge on building etc starting from the young age, okay, maybe from kindergarten or primary school, okay, so that when they grow up they have this basic knowledge, and when they especially when they involve in architectural or maybe power industry, okay, they can implement all of the good things that they have learned since they they were young.
Okay. I literally agree with you, Doctor. Okay. For the next question is, do the company have to go through some extra precautions training to make sure to prevent any harms to the environment?
Yes, of course. And now I believe the companies, especially the companies in Malaysia, they have already gone through any training to prevent any harms to environment. But as I mentioned just now, there is always room for improvement, and there is nothing wrong. Okay, if we want to go for some extra precaution, okay, because precaution is better than cure.
Yes, Doctor. Okay, for the last question is, what are your perceptions on the green buildings? Also the pros and cons.
Okay, so green building is very obviously is very good, especially for the environment. Okay, and not only for the environment, it also open a huge area of research in the academic field. Okay, where we can do many research regarding the green building. Okay, in terms of the cons, obviously the cons will be the costing. Okay, where obviously a green building will cost much more than normal buildings, but the benefit, okay, the benefit is worth it, is worth every cent of extra cost.
Okay. Uh, a very brilliant answers from Dr. Fateh. That's all from the 10 questions that I provided. Thank you so much for taking the time to make an interview with me today. I really appreciate all your hard work, Doctor.
Okay, welcome, and thank you for having me.
Thank you, Doctor.